Tensions remain noticeably high in many parts of Minnesota, both in the courtroom and outside. You're looking at video here of protests. They have gone on for days now over the death of George Floyd and Daunte Wright as people make continued calls for justice.
News 8's producer Jack Molmud has been out in Minneapolis watching firsthand the community reaction, and he joins us live now to describe exactly what's going on. Jack, what have the protests been like, seeing it firsthand, and has it changed in intensity throughout the week?
Good morning, Netta and Carrie. Well, first of all, we've been through 5 straight days of protests throughout the Twin Cities area, especially in Brooklyn Center, where it's really been getting the brunt of it. That's the city where Daunte Wright was fatally shot by police almost a week ago today. So we've been through 5 straight days of this. They've been violent. There's been tensions with police, but we have seen over the last 5 days, it has slowly been less and less violent. We're still seeing hundreds of people go out, but also the lessened amount of violence that we're seeing is also coinciding with the timing of the curfew being extended a little bit. On Monday and Tuesday, we were seeing curfews of about 6 or 7 p.m. Now we're seeing them about 10 p.m. So they're really giving the protesters enough breathing room to kind of express their want for justice. But every day we are still seeing tensions. We have seen at least 100 people get arrested for staying out past curfew. Police have called in buses to actually take away demonstrators that they've arrested, and they've been firing less than lethal rounds, shooting off pepper spray. So there is a lot of tension still happening. We've just been seeing a little bit less. It's been decreasing a little bit, especially with the resignation of Kim Potter, the officer who did fatally shoot Daunte Wright, and the former police chief Tim Gannon. So we'll see how that continues as things go forward here in the Twin Cities and up north.
In a lot of the footage we've seen, tear gas, as you said, Jack, and, police and protesters clashing there. So we do, of course, hope for peace there. We know that Brooklyn Center is dealing with the death of Daunte Wright. That just happened on Sunday. And how about the rest of the Twin Cities? Is the same feeling kind of being spread all across Minneapolis?
Well, for the people who are watching this all unfold, it is really a double whammy. They are witnessing the second killing of a black man in police custody within less than a year in the metro area. And so what we're seeing in the Twin Cities, just a few miles to the south of Brooklyn Center, is people standing in solidarity with the family of Daunte Wright. Yesterday, I visited George-Floyd Square in South Minneapolis off the corner of 38th and Chicago. I visited there for the very first time, and I gotta tell you, from listening into the courtroom and seeing this body camera footage and security footage, that's one thing. Seeing that 38th and Chicago site in person and being able to see the vigils all set up, it was just breathtaking. It was a very interesting experience that I will never forget. And if you're playing the B-roll here, then you would see vigils set up for Daunte right there. So people are really standing in solidarity for Brooklyn Center. So you see vigils for George Floyd, Philando Castile. You see Martin Luther King posters and Daunte Wright. So people are really standing in solidarity here.
All right, Jack, thank you very much for that update from KARE 11, our sister station there in Minneapolis. We appreciate it.
Thank you.